What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Sun opposite Uranus aspect in the natal birth chart. So, first, we're going to break down what the Sun is and what the Sun is all about. Okay, so the Sun is ruled by Leo. Okay, so it brings that king and queen quality to the table. However, the Sun shows you your identity, what people perceive you as, what people think that you are on the outside, not the inside. Okay, it also shows you who you think that you are, your self-image, the way that you want to be perceived and looked out into the world, the way that you're projected out. This is the Sun. So a lot of times people are going to look towards your Sun for your characteristics and your traits, okay? Because this is what's more visible. So now we're going to jump into what Uranus is all about. Uranus is about unpredictable things, sudden change. It has to do with being a rebel and rebelling against the norm, rebelling against status quo. Okay, it's very innovative, very different. It's a planet that lets you explore and just be liberated. But it can bring chaos. It can be very destructive. You can be doing something one minute and all of a sudden just absolutely change your mind out the blue. This is Uranus energy. Okay? Just absolutely boom, doing something different, and this is not what I was thinking about before. Uranus. So we're going to jump right into this. Sun opposition to Uranus. Okay? So first, I want to break down what the opposition is. The opposite. So when you have an opposite in your natal birth chart as an aspect, it's showing you that the planets are completely opposite. Okay, they are in opposite signs. Okay, so it will be a difficult placement to deal with. If you see a square in between these two signs, it's going to mean that it is going to be a conflict. It's not the same sign, but these signs don't mesh well, so it's going to be difficult to deal with in your life. If you see a conjunction or it's conjuncting, this means that the planets are in the same exact sign. Okay, so it can do very well, but it can also bring this to the table, being a little difficult because it depends on what sign it's in, and it might have a rough time and a rough place in this placement. If you have the more smoother aspects, the trine or the sector, this is going to be like an area in your life that you already have mastered, so you don't need to learn any lessons from it, but you still have it there because you did very well. So it's going to be smooth for you to not feel a need to be pulled to do it like this or that. It's just naturally comes to you in a more gentle way. So jumping into this, Sun opposite Uranus, men and women. You can make a powerful change in this world. Okay, you guys are natural born innovators. Okay, this placement, this aspect is very much linked to the indigo children. So now the indigo children are actually adults right now. Okay, and they started being born about, I'm going to say about the age of 88 or maybe even 85. I'm not really quite sure, but you can look it up. But so these men and women are pretty much adults today. And well, what these men and women are all about, okay, is being unconventional, breaking the norms, being free, not listening to systems, and being prone to be controlled and ruled in a certain kind of way. These men and women want to do their own thing, so they can be very eccentric, okay, unique, creative. They're very much into technology and anything that has to do with the internet and networking with people, especially on a laptop, computer, anything like that. These men and women are into. Okay, they can even be inventors. Invent some shit you ain't never seen before. Okay, bringing it out to the forefront, bringing it out to the light. Now everybody's hip to the shit and they want to do it too. Okay, so they can be trendsetters. Okay, they're very much into the political arena, so they can also do very well in that. They love unusual things, different people. Okay, anything that is remaining the same, these men and women pull back towards. They want to break free from anything like that. Okay, these men and women can have a lot of strong views and a lot of strong political views on top of that. Okay, they know a lot of shit and they seek out to know a lot of many different things. Okay, people could definitely look at these men and women and view them as being strange and unusual, peculiar, very much different. Okay, school, early childhood school could have been very boring to them. They could feel like school was wasting their time. Why am I here? Why do I have to come? Okay, even college could be even like draining to them. Like, why am I here? This ain't the shit I want to know. I want to know the truth. I want to know how this world works. I want to invent something right now and make an outlet for people to be able to come and have a good time or whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is. Um, these men and women, they do have a need to want to be different and really want knowledge and information. They seek these things out. They can have issues with authority figures and people that's in authority. All right, but now they might want to be placed in a position of authority, but they don't want to be taking the orders. They want to give them out. They want to give out these orders. Oh shit! So they hate it when people tell them what to do. They hate it when people try to change their views and their minds. It's not welcomed and they don't like it. Okay? You don't um, really like to change things about you. You don't like to change yourself. The only time that these men and women change themselves is if it has been proven that this is what they feel like they need to do. So it's not going to be an outside force. It's not going to be somebody that's close to them. It's going to be them that makes that conscientious decision in their mind that this is what they're going to now do. It's not coming from anybody else. Please keep that in mind if you are dealing with anybody that has a sun opposite in their sun opposite Uranus in their natal birth chart as an aspect. They're not changing their minds. They are going to change it if they want to. Okay. Your partners need to give you some freedom and some space, okay, so that you can explore and be sociable, be adventurous, be that risk taker that you are. Go out there and just get a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, okay? Like I said, these people are very creative, okay, in a number of fields. It's not limited to just one. So they really need to be able to shift and move around the way that they need to, all right? You might come and go in a relationship. Okay, you might be here one minute and the next minute you're out doing your own thing. Okay, so these men and women can be prone to cheating. Okay, sometimes they might even be emotionally not available there to you. Okay, and maybe they feel like that they are, but your partners can definitely look at it like you're not. Okay, you're not spending enough time. You're not listening to my mind. You're not listening to my views. Okay. So it could definitely be a struggle with authority figures early on in life. You could have looked at them and it didn't feel like people need to constantly keep telling you what you should do, how you should move, where you should go, what path you should take. You really wanted to break that norm. You wanted something else. You wanted to be free. You wanted to be liberated. You also can be very stubborn, okay? Extremist to the point. It's hard for people to convince you otherwise. You can cut people off for lies and deception and betrayal. So a betrayal is very common with this placement, these men and women can find themselves being lied to consistently, people not being truthful, not stepping up and really just showing up in that way. Okay, people can be out to deceive you. Okay, now deception is real. Okay, everybody needs to know that deception is very real, betrayals are very real, and lies are very real. But these men and women, if you do this to them, they will absolutely look at you completely different, from an absolutely different light. Now you are breaking down the trust factor. Now you are making them question who the fuck you really are, because they like real shit. Okay, they want you to be free and your own free person also, but just keep it real with them. And this is what the hell they ask for: be real to yourself, shit, and be real to me. All right. Um, in a relationship, these men and women can want to control their partners. Okay, tell them how things could go, how they can better themselves and better their lives. They can actually even give their partners rules. Okay, I want you to be home at this time. Okay, I want dinner done at this time. I want the house done by this time. I want it done today. I want it done tonight. And these men and women can't go here. Okay, so they do have a controlling spirit towards them and their partners. Okay. Um, Also, with this placement, these men and women can make a change in the world. Okay, for freedom rights. Okay. Anything that has to do with that, making a full blown change in the world. These men and women would love to see. They would love to do that. Okay. Uh, they really want to know their true identity and who they really are. Okay. And this is another reason why they're going to experience in this life to the utmost freedom, absolutely being free at all costs, because they need to know for themselves that they are going to bring something out into the world, into somebody's life. These men and women are actually very much a genius, okay? They have a genius mind. Genius ideas are in their heads, whether you know it or not. If you have this placement, you are a genius, okay? You can come up with many different thoughts, okay? You can just have a great awakening one day. Come right out of the blue, because you have to remember that this aspect is linked to Uranus, right? So creative ideas are going to pop up in your mind like a flash, like in a blink of an eye. It's just going to pop up, and now you have been given the opportunity to exercise this or withhold it. Okay, it goes either way. But a lot of times, these men and women will act on the inclination, the thought that just arrives in their mind, and it can really drive them towards wanting to really get involved. Okay, so these are the type of people that you can see if people are getting beat down in the street, police brutality, if it's domestic violence in the home, child abuse. Okay, people being raped and things like that. These men and women can make out outlets for these men and women. Speak up for them. Okay, let everybody know this is not how shit need to be going. Shit need to get done the right way, not the fucked up way. I need you to be here understanding that this shit is wrong, and everybody else is going to know it's wrong. These people can fight for your rights. Oh yes, they can. Yes, they can. Um, yes, but in their relationship, they can intimate relationships. They can want their partners to be a certain kind of way. So they can do this in a very strategic kind of way. They can make suggestions. Also, they don't have to full blown give you rules. They can make you suggestions. Just, oh well, maybe you can just do this, because if you would have did it this way, then you would have got this result. If you would have did it that way, then you would have saw this would have turned out this way. So they can make suggestions to their partners in order to change themselves a little bit for the better. And this is what it is to them. It's for the better. But now rules ain't for the better. Rules is you telling somebody what to do, which these men and women would not like if you try to do to them. So you do need to attend to that. Try not to give people rules, because we know you don't like them. Okay. Also, with this placement, these people really do seek out who they are in this life. Early on in life, they really struggled with their identity and who they truly were. Okay, a lot of people around them could have been trying to tell them what they are going to do. And if they didn't do it, they were shunned. Okay, it was frowned upon on. They looked at them in a disgraceful way, or maybe early on in life, somebody was very critical. Everything that you did, okay, wasn't good enough. Okay, and now you're trying to live up to a potential. But now these men and women, when they get older, they are the beat to their own drum, and they're going to do things their own way. Okay, these are also the type of men and women that can break the law, break the rules in society. They don't give a damn, okay, because I'll make the rules on how I want it to go. I'll break the rules and make the rules. These men and women will do this because this is who they are. Okay, they're not going to be limited and kept in a little box. No, they need to be able to be out and explore. You can't tell me I can't go down the block, bitch. I'm going now. And these are these men and women. So definitely, it can be people, especially in your relationships, even in your friendships, may even be in your family, that will keep still got fucking up my words, will keep secrets from you. Okay, not wanting to expose the truth out and bring it out to the forefront. Okay, people can be out to just get your money. Okay, you know how you're looking out for somebody, and you're just making sure things is okay and good. People can take your kind nature and flip it into something completely different. People can have a lot of hidden motives, hidden agendas. Okay, very shisty people can be placed and surrounded by you. So please be cautious about that. You must be cautious about that because this placement, as I said before, it is very intensified for deception, lies, and betrayal. Okay, and you want to be cautious about that. But they will rebel against the norm, rebel against anything that's holding them back. Okay, they want to be able to enlighten. They want to be able to really be very creative and show their creative skills. All right, now their partners can also be very eccentric and vibrant and radiant also. Okay, these men and women, you can probably definitely see them dressed in a certain kind of way. And when I say a certain kind of way, I mean they can show up in trends that you never seen. All right, they're not going to be like everybody else. So you could just forget about it because it ain't going to happen. The thing that they seek out the most is anything that is unusual, anything that is different, and very much unconventional. Okay, traditional, fuck a tradition, bitch. I'm about unconventional things. So you could definitely see these men and women also being in a different kind of partnership, a different kind of relationship. So you know it can be not as traditional, very much unconventional. They could be with somebody for years and not even married. They can be with somebody that's the opposite sex. They can be with somebody that they got two partners at a time. Shit, I got five. Because I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. You don't like it, then maybe you don't want to be with me. You see what I'm saying? These men and women can go here. They can go there with you, so don't think they can, and don't get it fucked up because they will do what they want to do. They want to be in a position of authority, even though they don't like authority. But they don't like the authority we putting on them. They don't want you to tell them what to do. They want to do it, though. They like it, and they're drawn to it because they want to be able to do that. But you telling them they don't like it, they don't like it, they don't like it. Period. So, I'm going to end this on this note. For future videos to come, I will be going more into depth into this aspect. So, please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up at supremeroyalcatering@gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, be sure to hit him up at aronnesbitt90@gmail.com. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers. So, if you need me to break down a birth chart for you, analyze it so you can fully grasp everything that's going on with you or somebody else, I got you. It will be $70. If you need me to do a compatibility chart, a synastry chart, or a composite chart, it will be $90. So this has been a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'm a holla. And I'm going to see you on the next one.